Narcissistic people are some of the most self-entitled, self-centered, arrogant people that you could ever meet, and they are looking for that control. Therefore, there's a few ways that they will go out to test new sources of supply or test you once they've got you where they want you. Now, with some narcissistic people, they're simply looking for that easy ride. So if you don't pass these tests, they just discard you quick, sharpish. For the narcissistic people, they're looking for a challenge. They do not take the hint. They keep coming after you and after you and after you. So there's a few ways that a narcissistic person will test you. And one of the first of these is they will withhold certain forms of information from you to see whether you will just blindly let them do whatever it is they want to do. And this is why, if you have that sort of surge of intrigue because your instincts are telling you something and you look through their things, they then accuse you of not trusting them. And as it matches your reality because you're not trusting them, you're the one that feels bad because you know within yourself you should not have gone through their things. You might not have even gone through their things. They might have just left their phone and forgot to turn off the preview message and a message popped up and you just saw it. So a narcissistic person will withhold certain bits of information from you to see how much you're willing to go to find information out. They also withhold information just because they like knowing something you don't know. Another thing is actually feeding you too much information, exaggerating stories about themselves to see whether you'll blindly follow them or see whether you'll question them. And if you question them, see whether you'll blindly believe them. Gaslighting is another way that narcissistic people test you. They go all out to rewrite history on you, to dismiss your feelings because they want to test your self-confidence. Again, to see whether you're just going to believe their lies or whether you are going to challenge them. And if you do challenge them, whether they can dismiss your challenge and get you to believe that you're the one that's going crazy. Triangulation is another way that a narcissistic person tests you. And one of the first ways they use triangulation is to test your loyalty to them. So when they've left an old supply because the old supply isn't serving them as they needed, be it a friend, a partner, a family member, narcissistic people run through the same sort of motives. So they come to you to impress you while talking badly of the old supply, to see whether you'll comfort them, validate them, to see whether you'll talk badly of the old supply, back up the narcissist. They're testing your loyalty to them. They also use triangulation to destroy your confidence. So they're testing your belief within yourself. So they might come at you and talk badly about somebody, and then all of a sudden they talk positively of that person, and you can think, hey, it's not what you said. But they do it in a way to put you down. That excessive flattery, to see whether you will sort of chase them for more. They come on strong with that charismatic charm and that flattery, the words of affirmation, which is a love language, so we can often mistake it as just a general part of human connection, building that emotional bond. However, with a narcissist, it's their manipulation. They're testing whether you're willing to pursue something with them, whether you're forthcoming in returning that, you'll return it with genuine compliments and genuine praise. And with some narcissistic people, they want you to latch on quick, and then they might get bored, or that'll suit them. And with other narcissistic people, if you don't latch on quick, they're going to turn up the charm and chase you because they're looking for that challenge. Creating conflict and drama, to test your responses, to see how you react to them, to see whether when they're bored they can stir something up and sit back and watch the show. Boundaries, to test just how far they can push you, to see just how far they can go, from just simply getting in your personal space to borrowing your stuff. They're going to keep going and going and going to see how far they can get you. When you say no to them, they're going to come with all the guilt trips and sob stories, and as you have the empathy to care, you listen to this, you take it on board, and you change your no into a yes to serve them. Playing the victim, testing your willingness to prioritize them before yourself. So when you've arranged to do something, they'll suddenly claim that they had a surprise planned for you, and oh, you're really going to put them before me. Oh, I knew you cared more about them than you do me. Again, guilt tripping you, because in one sense they fear abandonment. They're more than happy to abandon you, but they don't like being abandoned. They want their supply there as and when they need it. So they're going to play the victim to see whether you will prioritize them. Criticism, to test your reliance on external validation, to see how far they can pull you down to make themselves feel better, to make themselves feel superior. They're going to mock you and humiliate you to see how you react to them and to see what they can get away with. Isolation, to test your willingness to drop other people for them, to put them first. And then the love bombing, the devaluation, and the discard, which is a pattern of repeat, because remember, the final discard comes from you. So they're going to love bomb you, they're going to devalue you, they're going to offer that intermittent reinforcement, they're going to replace you, they're going to discard you, they're going to smear your name, they're going to hoover you, to test your loyalty, to them, to see whether they can keep you where they want you while they go and find somebody new. That's just a few ways that narcissistic people test you. Any you noticed, as there are plenty of them, please add those into the comments for people reading through. Thank you very much to all the returning subscribers, and your continued support of the channel is greatly appreciated. If you are new to the channel, I'm Elizabeth Shaw. This channel is all about narcissistic behaviour, to give you more understanding of the people you might be dealing with within your life, how to handle yourself around those people if you cannot go no contact, and different methods to find what works for you to help you understand and overcome narcissistic and emotional abuse. If you do find the information helpful on the channel, please do subscribe. If you are looking for the help and support in understanding and overcoming narcissistic and emotional abuse, I do have several online guides available, and those teachable links are in the video description. If you're looking for someone to speak to, I have partnered with BetterHelp, and their sponsored link is also in the video description. I do also have a couple of books out on Amazon, a Narcissists Handbook, which is the ultimate guide to understanding and overcoming narcissistic and emotional abuse, and 15 rules to deal with narcissistic people if you're unable to go no contact. I shall link those into the description also if you'd like to check them out. Go out there and create the day that you deserve, because you do deserve to have an amazing day. Bye.